Hi all, back in the classroom briefly. It is April. We are amidst the coronavirus epidemic, 9 o'clock in the morning, April 9th. And anyhow, there we are. I know you miss it. I miss seeing you in here. There's the view out the door. Okay, there's Petsnick Field. Okay, anyhow, we're going to do a quick lab here. That's the main reason I'm here. Here's the setup. I'm going to come back to this in just a moment. There's a candle burning right there. There's a mirror, and we're going to see, I'm going to move the candle back and forth and see where we get the image, okay? Here's a drawing. And you might want to just take a screenshot of that. So the candle is that funky thing. I don't want to drop my laptop over there. That's the candle. The F is the focal point, focal point. F is the focal length, which is the distance from the mirror. If this were a lens, it would be from the lens. But from the optical device to the focal point, we'll define that another time. This is the center. And so the center of the scene, because the mirror is spherical, it's certainly not drawn to scale. The distance from the optical device to the center is the radius r. I'm going to move the candle back and forth. And the distance from the optical device to the object, in this case the object is a candle flame. I wanted some luminous object, is DO for object distance. You might want to take a screenshot of this. Whoa, I just lost my thing. There we go. Object distance. HO is object height. DI is image distance. And HI is image height. We'll talk about the magnification stuff later on. Okay, I'm kind of in a hurry here. So I'm going to move this here. I'm going to move that back a bit so we can see it. I'm going to turn off the light is a little bit darker. And I want you to write down some numbers as we do this. So I need to move this thing out of the way. There, you don't see it, but it's in the way for me. So again, here's the optical device, the mirror. Okay, it's just a concave mirror. I'm going to put it right there. And this is going to be our screen. So what we're looking for example, right now, the object, which is the candle, is 10 centimeters away from the mirror. That's the object distance. The object height is the height of the flame. And this screen has centimeter markings on it. I don't want to burn it up. And it's about 3 centimeters. All right. So the object height, HO, is 3 centimeters. The object distance right now is 10 centimeters. And what I want to show you is what does the image look like? And so this here, you know what? I'll put this way. So can you see? It's probably hard to see, but right here, move it over here. It's very hard to see. You might just have to take my word for it. Down here is a focused upside down candle flame. All right, it's a focused upside down candle flame. And so right now, the image distance is about 11 centimeters. So write that down. And the image height is, I'm just going to guesstimate, is about 2.5. This is very rough. We'll call it 3 centimeters. So the image height, HI, is about 3 centimeters, and the image distance was about 11 centimeters. All right, so as I move this thing closer, let's move it to about 8 centimeters. So now the object distance is 8 centimeters. The object height's going to stay the same. We should see, can you see that? Now you can see a nice upside down candle flame image. All right, that you want to find out where it's focused. If I go too close, it's out of focus. If I go too far, it's out of focus. I want to go right where it's most focused, which is right around there. That is at 16 centimeters, so 17 centimeters. 17 centimeters is the object height. The image height is upside down, and that's about 6 centimeters, the image height. Move this over here. So now I can move the candle flame. I'm not doing these things in any particular order. This is about 6 centimeters away, and the image is out here somewhere. I'm going to point that upwards a little bit. You're going to kind of see, I'm going to guesstimate that that's, oh, I forgot to plug this in. Okay, hold on, Brucey. There we go. That's focused enough. This is good enough. So that looks like it's roughly 10 centimeters, maybe a little bit more. Let's put 11 centimeters for the image height, and it's 30 centimeters is the image distance. So the object distance is 6 centimeters, and I said that the image distance is actually about 32. So the image distance is about 32 centimeters, and the height, I said, is whatever I said, about 10 or 11 centimeters. Let's go. So we've got 3 data points right there. So it got a lot bigger as it went backwards. What happens as I get even closer? As I get closer, this thing, I get to a point where it doesn't matter where I move this. I can't get a focused image. It's blurry. And the closer I get, the worse that gets. Okay. So there is a point where hopefully you notice that as I get closer and closer to the mirror, as I decrease the object distance, going towards the mirror, I had to move the screen further back, and this got bigger. Again, if I go back over here, so this is just, I'm moving this thing to catch the wax. So now I'm at 20 centimeters, object distance of 20 centimeters. We'll keep the same object height. The image, let's move this up a little bit so I can see it. I don't want to block the light from the candle. The image, you can barely see a little tiny flame upside down. So as the candle gets further away, the image gets closer. And I don't want to burn myself here. And the focused image is right about there. And that looks like, I'm going to estimate, that's about 7 centimeters away. So the image distance is roughly 7. The image height, so the image distance right now, this is when the object's at 20 centimeters. The image was at what did they say, 7 centimeters? And it's about 1 centimeter tall, the image. The object's still 3 centimeters. The image, the little tiny flame, is about 1 centimeter. So the image height is 1 centimeter. The image distance is about 7 centimeters when the object was at 20. Let's get just another couple of points. So now I'm at 30 centimeters away. Now this thing's getting really tiny. It's at around 6.5 centimeters, the image distance. This is when the object's at 30 centimeters. The image distance is about 6.5. And that's roughly half a centimeter tall. So the image height is about half a centimeter. I'm going to do one more data point. So this is at 40 centimeters. About right there. That is, what is, okay, that's about, it's just over 5 centimeters. It's maybe 5.5 centimeters. And that the image distance about 5.5 centimeters. And that's, oh gosh, it's less than half a centimeter. That's about like 0.3 of a centimeter, the height. So the trend that we're seeing is that the image gets smaller and closer to the mirror, but it never quite gets there. It never quite gets there. If I move this back to like, oh, I just got wax on it, to half a meter away, it will never get to the mirror. It just gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and it gets to this, it just gets down to this line, this tiny dot. But it's always a certain distance away. The further I get away, the closer the flame gets to, the image gets to what we call the focal point. The focal point isn't necessarily where the image occurs. The focal point is that image point when the object's really far away. And I'm already at half a meter away, and it's getting closer and closer and closer to a given point. We have that data. I do want to just show you a couple more things if I have time. I lost my little thingy here. Oh, there we go. What am I? I'm on 11. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to stop this and do one more that's going to be really quick.